Did you know that France just witnessed its fifth government collapse in barely a year and a half? While French intelligence was busy orchestrating elections in Romania and Moldova, a storm was silently brewing at home. Public dissatisfaction in France had reached a boiling point, but the powers that be barely noticed. The minority government, led by François Bayrou, had been clinging to power for 9 turbulent months, balancing on the razor's edge between two opposing factions. Then, in a move some called political suicide, Bayrou called for a vote of confidence on September 9, hoping to channel society's mounting frustration ahead of a nationwide strike. Instead, it backfired spectacularly. France just shattered a political record nobody hoped to see. 5 prime ministers have fallen in just 18 months. The parliament decisively withdrew its trust from Bayrou, demanding a complete change of leadership. Inside the Élysée Palace, where President Emmanuel Macron resides, tension thickened like a storm about to break. What exactly has the French people so enraged? Today, they didn't mince their words. The government wasn't merely defeated, it was shredded. The prime minister must now submit his resignation to the president. The results were announced by Élisabeth Pivert, the Speaker of the French Parliament. This moment marks a historic slap in the face for Macron and a dazzling victory for his fiercest critics. It signals the death throes of a phantom government, one that existed only in name. Marine Le Pen, leader of the National Rally Party, didn't hold back. It's obvious the country isn't governed, not even led. She called for nothing short of Macron's resignation. Boris Vallaud, a member of the French National Assembly, laid the blame squarely on the president and his blind followers, naming the prime minister as the first apostle of this failure. Bayrou's last confession before stepping down was chilling: France is indeed sinking. Whether with him or without, the budget he proposed, rejected by Parliament, made it clear that a shipwreck was unavoidable. This isn't just a budget dispute, it's a systemic crisis. France is drowning in debt, running deficits for years, borrowing its way forward. Against this backdrop, any government would appear fragile, and political chaos is only intensifying. What will happen next? Can France break this vicious cycle, or is it doomed to watch its political landscape fracture even further? The nation waits, breath held, as the storm gathers strength. While the previous Prime Minister, François Bayrou, acknowledged that France was indeed sinking, the looming budget disputes reveal something far more alarming: a systemic crisis threatening the nation's very foundations. With an enormous national debt and a spiraling deficit, the economic turmoil casts a long shadow over any government, making it appear weak and ineffective amidst rising political chaos. French media are echoing concerns that the populace feels increasingly subjugated to Brussels' interests rather than their own. Adding fuel to the fire, the leftist party La France Insoumise is moving to impeach President Emmanuel Macron. Politician Aurélien Taché argues that the current government's policies are out of touch with most citizens, calling for the president's immediate resignation. The stakes are staggering, as Macron's approval ratings have plummeted to historical lows, filing in at a meager 15% according to 2 independent surveys. This shocking drop represents a significant decline from the 20% trust he had during the Yellow Vest crisis in 2018. Macron's economy is being portrayed as an anti-people budget, slashing social expenditures while imposing new taxes on the wealthy. Daily life has turned grueling for average citizens as they are told to work more and enjoy fewer breaks, canceling even the Victory Day celebrations, all while funding high-cost military ventures overseas instead of addressing domestic strife. Yet, this current unease stretches beyond simple budget disagreements. Experts point to a multi-layered dissatisfaction rooted not just in economic hardship but in the profound feeling that national sovereignty is being forfeited in critical decisions. The pressure is mounting, reflecting a nation caught in the throes of frustration over perceived neglect from the ruling elite. As the streets echo with the hum of unrest, the questions remain: how far will the citizens go to reclaim their voice? What happens next in this tumultuous saga for France? The answers hang in the air like a winter fog, waiting to be revealed as the floodgates of discontent threaten to burst open. The recent upheaval in French politics is stirring waves far beyond its borders, threatening to reshape Europe's entire political landscape. France now stands at a crossroads, where every decision by its leaders sparks deeper suspicion, and each new government struggles to earn the people's trust. This turmoil isn't just a trial for President Macron or the French Parliament, it challenges the very foundations of the European Union. Many wonder, will France become a cautionary tale of how internal crises can fracture even the strongest alliances? Or will it rise from this turmoil, renewed and stronger? The coming months hold the key. They promise to be not only decisive but possibly historic, determining whether France can stabilize or spiral further into chaos. Observers predict that the fallout will trigger profound shifts in French politics for years to come. The next presidential election could usher in a radically different era, one dominated either by fierce nationalism or by left-wing social populism. This looming crossroads reflects deep dissatisfaction simmering beneath the surface, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Will France's political system reinvent itself, or will it fracture under pressure? As the continent watches with bated breath, the question remains, can the heart of Europe withstand the storm raging within its most influential member? The answers lie just ahead, hidden in the turmoil yet to come.